Hey guys, it's Lynn. Today I'll take you to TeamLab's newest digital art museum, TeamLab Borderless. I will tell you everything you need to know about this place, like how to get there, what to expect, how to buy ticket, and so on. So make sure you stick around till the end of the video. After getting out of the station, walk toward Venus Fort, get on the escalator and follow the instruction or signboards that you see along the way. To get there, you'll have to go through Mega Web first. It's a car theme park where you'll be able to check out a lot of Toyota cars, get some first-hand experience with this car through virtual reality, or even by going for an actual test drive as well. Anyway, the entrance of the museum is right next to this colorful Ferris wheel. After you get through the gate, the staff will explain some general rules, then you can proceed to the first area, which is Flower Forest. This is one of the biggest exhibits in this museum. You will see flowers blossom everywhere and they are affected by many factors. For example, they will bloom more when viewers stay still and shed petals when viewers touch or step on them. Inside the flower forest, there are several small rooms where you can find these beautiful moving pictures. TeamLab utilized a 10,000 square meter space, 520 computers, and 470 projectors to create a borderless world where artworks freely move between different rooms, influence each other, and change according to how humans interact with them. Therefore, the artwork keeps changing and you'll always be able to find something new when you go back to the places that you've been to. As you can see, it's quite dark inside the museum and there's no specific route. It's up to you to decide which area you'll go to first, and the entrance to each exhibition is quite hard to find, so you just have to wander around and try your best to go to every corner. I spent almost 3 hours there, but I hadn't been able to find all of the exhibitions, so that gave me more reasons to come back again in the future. The name of this artwork is Universe of Water Particles on a Rock Where People Gather. Water flowing from every area inside the museum gather here and form a waterfall. The water falls down onto the rock as well as the ground and can also be affected by humans' interaction. As I mentioned before, the artwork inside this museum continuously changes, so sometimes you may find this area fully covered with flowers. In the same room on the opposite side is an art installation called Born from the Darkness, a Loving and Beautiful World. There are many Chinese characters falling down on the wall, and when you touch or stand close to a character, the object that the character specifies will be released and can move to other areas of the museum as well. On the wall of the hallway leading to other exhibitions, you are likely to run into these animals of flowers. They walk slowly from one side of the wall to the other, and they are both beautiful and adorable. However, not all of the worlds are projected on with these animals. Some worlds are covered with thousands of swimming fish like this, and the color of the fish is said to be influenced by the presence of people around them. In this area, you will be surrounded by projection on all sides. It's quite hard to see because it's too fast, but the light are the path created by flying crows chasing one another. When they crash into each other, they turn into flowers, so you will immerse yourself in a space full of light and blooming flowers. This installation is located in one of the rooms next to the hallway. It consists of numerous holograms of figures playing instruments and dancing. The figure on each hologram exists independently, but their action can be influenced by other figures or people close to them. It's quite hard to find, so if you cannot find this place, you should ask any staff nearby for direction. This installation is referred to as Black Wave, and the design of the waves are very Japanese. To make it easier for visitors to observe these waves, several beanbags are provided in this room, so it may be a good idea to just sit down, take a rest, and enjoy this artwork. The creator seems to want us to feel immersed in this space and feel that there's no boundary between ourselves and nature. Memory of Topography is an artwork that represents a typical rural mountain landscape of the Japanese countryside. It really reminds me of a rice field, and you will start at the top of the mountain where the rice plants are higher than your head, then gradually descend into a large field. On the surface of this field, you will see projection of insects, flowers, or plants being blown by the wind. One of the most unique areas in this museum is the floating nest, which you will have to wait for at least 30 minutes or even more to get inside. If there are not many people standing in the line when you come into the museum, I think it's a good idea to go there first before more people start to line up. There's a large nest hanging in the middle of this space, and you can sit or even lie down to enjoy the projection on the ceiling. The projection is similar to another installation that I introduced earlier with flying crows and blooming flowers. I'm sorry, but it's so dark inside that I cannot show much to you. The next area that I'm heading to is on the second floor of the museum. The name of this installation is Forest of Resonating Lamps, and I think it's one of the most popular installations in this museum. The room is full of beautiful suspending lamps, so it's perfect for taking photos. You may want to avoid wearing short skirts when you come here because the wall and the floor are made of mirrors. You have to line up to get inside, and the number of people who can get in every time is limited. Once you're in, you can stay for about 1 to 2 minutes before the staff open the doors and ask everyone to leave the room so that other visitors can get in. As the time is limited and the light color keeps changing, if you want to get more photos, you can just line up again. It's not busy during weekdays, so you can get inside again right away. Athletics Forest is also located on the second floor of the museum, and it consists of 7 different installations. If you're wearing sandals, you can use their rental shoes for free because you may need to physically engage in those installations. The first area that you'll see is Multi-Jumping Universe. It's like a big trampoline that several people can participate at the same time. When people jump and land, they will attract stardust and gas from the universe, which creates a new star. The more stardust and gas gather, the bigger the star will be. The area located in the middle of this space is Graffiti Nature. This area depicts tall mountains and deep valleys by using slopes of various heights. As you can see, there's water flowing down from the poles in this area, and you can block the flow of the water by touching them. You can color and draw on the paper provided, scan them, and your drawing will appear in the exhibition space. Again, you can interact with all of the objects, and if you step on the animals, they will die, which was entertaining for me. Now we are heading to the Weightless Forest of Resonating Life. There are a lot of balloons on the ground or floating in the air. When they are pushed by visitors, their color will change. Other balloons close to them will react to this and change into the same color. As a result, all of the balloons will affect each other in a chain. You will also find this aerial climbing area with hanging boards that are connected with one another. The boards move and bounce as you walk on them, so it's quite hard to try not to fall down, and after a while you'll start feeling like you're flying. It can make you feel dizzy very fast, so be careful. On the second floor, there are many areas that are great for children, like this sketch aquarium. Children can color a drawing of a fish, and after they scan it, the fish will start to appear inside the aquarium. There are several virtual food bags in the water, and you can touch those bags to feed the fish. This area is known as the Giant Connecting Block Town. In this town, roads and rivers are connected by giant blocks. Once you move a block, you will be able to change the design of this whole town, and I think it's quite fun for both adults and children to interact with this installation. Besides this, there are several other areas dedicated for children as well. By the way, don't forget to try out this fruity slide and hit the ball to make them fly away. I have already shown this in another video about TeamLab, so feel free to check that out if you're interested. Somehow it was quite hard for me to slide out this time compared to the last time I tried it. An installation that you should not miss in this museum is Crystal World. If you have internet connection, before going there, remember to download the TeamLab application to interact with this installation. As you choose a Chinese character on your mobile phone, the light, the sound and the effect will change accordingly. If you're curious about the meaning of the Chinese characters, be sure to check out the explanation at the entrance of this installation. It's so beautiful that it almost feels unreal to me. I bet that you will fall in love with this installation. There were several areas that I couldn't find or didn't have enough time to go to, like this flower installation, the light performances, the little people area and also the antique house. Therefore, I really look forward to come to this museum again. By the way, to buy the ticket, please visit TeamLab Borderless homepage and purchase there. After buying, you will receive an e-ticket and a QR code that you can scan at the entrance. The price of the ticket is 2,400 yen right now until the end of July, and it's so popular that the only way to get there is to buy ticket in advance. As you can see, the tickets are almost sold out for July already. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well as share it with your friends and family. Subscribe for more videos about life and travel in Japan. I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.